Good morning, friends. So it's almost 4 p.m. and let's start today's. Alright, though the first thing which I like to do is making my bed. It kind of gives me the sense of satisfaction that I have achieved the first task in my day. Then the first thing which I always do after making my bed is meditation. I always starts my day with meditation, which it kind of gives me the relaxation which I need, and it always recharge my mind for the work which I'm going to do the entire day. So I think meditation सबको करना चाहिए because meditation करने से मुझे I feel कि it kind of relax my mood. It also brings clarity into my mind whenever I study. Hello friends, welcome back to a new video, and it's almost 4 a.m. in the morning, and because my prelims exam are coming, so it's a very tight schedule. I want more hours to study. इसलिए अब से हमेशा I'm going to start my day with 3:30 or 4 a.m. in the morning, and सही पर पढ़ाई start करेंगे. And I'm going to show you what all things I do for my prelims examination, what all things I do in my daily basis, how I'm managing my study with the job which I do. So all the things we have to see. So the prelims exam, I'm starting with studying polity and constitution first of all. Geography and environments are the core of the prelims examination. So I'll start with polity, the fundamentals of polity. We already studied it in the previous attempts. Just need to revise. So ज़्यादा time नहीं लगेगा. So for the first thing which I've started with is polity, because polity एक core subject है, and doing it thoroughly is going to give me an edge of what I'm going to do in my prelims examination, because polity से बहुत ज़्यादा questions पूछे जाते हैं. इसलिए मैंने first चीज़ polity से start करा. And we all know for polity, Lakshmikant is a key which can help to crack the examination. Or Lakshmikant में they have really comprehensively covered all the topics. इसलिए मैं Lakshmikant को काफ़ी बार पहले भी पढ़ रखा है. I'm just revising this time. So friends, after a good study session, अभी it's almost 7 a.m. अभी हम जाएंगे park and gym to kind of relax my mood. और उसके बाद I'll show you what things I'm going to do, such as I'll summarize the important news which are there. जैसे कि इस चैनल पे मैं हिंदू न्यूज़ एनालिसिस, इंडियन एक्सप्रेस न्यूज़ एनालिसिस, जो भी इंपॉर्टेंट न्यूज़ रहेगा उनको कॉम्प्रिहेंसिवली ट्राई करूँगा टू कवर, वो भी हम करेंगे. बट या आई ऑल्सो मेकिंग इट लाइक अ व्लॉग, ताकि यू कैन ऑल्सो सी माई लाइफ स्टाइल. सो यू आर ऑल्सो गोइंग टू सी थिंग्स लाइक हाउ आई एम प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर द प्रीलिम्स एग्जामिनेशन जो 2023 में आने वाला है. दिस थिंग. सो लेट्स मूव टू द जिम. So yeah, I went to the nearby park to refresh my body, and वहाँ पे I did some deep breathing. मुझे पार्क में deep breathing करना बहुत ज़्यादा पसंद है, because it really fills my body with good amount of oxygen. So after park I went to the gym, and I always like to start my workout with some warm-up, deflecting my body. It kind of really prepares my body to do the intense and heavy workout which I always do. And I started with the chest workout. So the first exercise which I always do is the flat bench press. And आप देख ही पा रहे होंगे कि I'm struggling with this weight, and I almost reached up to 70 kgs of weight. So yeah, it was a bit tough for me, but I managed to do it, because I'm doing it after a very long time. Then I did some butterflies. I think it's really good for the saturation of the chest, and also kind of tears the muscles. Then after that I did some abs workout. So hanging raises I did with my leg, and see it also works for my lower abs. Then after that I did some some exercises for my obliques, मुझे ये एक्सरसाइज बहुत ज़्यादा पसंद है. I'm not able to remember the name, but I don't know, it's really effective for your core. After that I did some crunches, and I think crunches are really good for your upper abs. So hello and welcome back. So just came back from the gym and let's start today's newspaper. So बहुत important news आया हुआ है अभी newspaper में. It is related to the G20 presidency which India has got from this year. So India को इस साल G20 president मिल चुका है, and a lot of opportunities and at the same time responsibilities India को मिलने वाला है. अभी अगर हम वर्ल्ड का कंटेक्स्ट देखें, so we all know कि there are a lot of things which are happening around the world जो कि which has totally kind of broken the international order. We have seen Russia Ukraine war के कितने ज़्यादा impact हुए हैं. At the same time उससे पहले COVID-19 भी था which was reeling around the world and put a havoc on the world. So रशिया यूक्रेन वॉर की वजह से सिर्फ जो इंटरनेशनल ऑर्डर था उसी पे थ्रेट नहीं आया, बट उसके अलावा देयर आर लॉट ऑफ consequences which we are able to see, such as food crisis, fuel crisis, or the shortage of fertilizers, and especially for the developing world, which are there in countries like India and other poor African countries. They are facing the problems definitely. So this is the problem, and at this time India has taken the presidency, और ऐसा बोला जा रहा है कि इंडिया कैन प्ले एन इम्पॉर्टेंट रोल. अगर हम इंडिया के स्टैंड की बात करें रशिया यूक्रेन वॉर में, तो इंडिया ने बिल्कुल अपना जो पहले वाला द ट्रेडिशनल नॉन अलाइंड पोजीशन उसको चुना, एंड इंडिया हैज़ मेंटेन्ड इट्स स्ट्रैटेजिक ऑटोनॉमी. इंडिया ने किसी का साइड नहीं लिया. इंडिया वॉज एबल टू act according to the situation. उन्होंने बोला कि we can't oppose anyone because we have some personal interest, but at the same time both the countries should revert back to dialogue and diplomacy. So उनको दोबारा dialogue और diplomacy में वापस जाना चाहिए. This was the stand of India. So ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट था. और अगर अभी हम बात करें और चीज़ों की रशिया यूक्रेन वॉर के अलावा, so lot of opportunities India has. We already know India is one of the most growing technological country which have produced so many of engineers. After 1991, after our LPG reforms, we have kind of given the world a boom in IT sector. That is the contribution of India. अगर हम बात करें अभी हमारा जो UPI है, यूनिफाइड पेमेंट इंटरफेस, बेसिकली ये भी बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट हो रहा है, एंड इट्स वेरी सिग्निफिकेंट because India has shown the world how we have kind of digitized our payment system. That was also really significant. उसके अलावा अगर हम बात करें, so during the times of COVID we have seen कि इंडिया ने कितना efficiently अपना जो COVID vaccine program था we have delivered, and also at the same time the digital services which we are able to give. That is really significant for the entire world, and especially for the developing world कि इंडिया उनको कुछ सिखा सकता है how we have transformed our country. But having said that, ऐसा नहीं है कि there are no problems. There are a lot of problems which are there. Especially our country is becoming more and more unequal. बहुत सारे गरीब लोग हमारी कंट्री में बढ़ गए हैं आफ्टर कोविड, और स्पेशली आफ्टर दिस रशिया यूक्रेन वॉर. जब हमारी कंट्री में इन्फ्लेशन बहुत ज़्यादा बढ़ गई, तो कहीं ना कहीं हम सभी को पता है कि गरीबी हमारे देश में बढ़ रही है, जिसको we can't ignore. At the same time we are having tensions with our neighbors, China, Pakistan and other smaller countries भी. They are kind of moving towards the China. They are coming under the influence of China. ये सब प्रॉब्लम्स हैं जो इंडिया के सामने है. अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट एक पॉइंट बहुत अच्छा रेस किया था इस आर्टिकल में, दैट इंडिया हैज़ टू कंट्रीब्यूट समथिंग व्हेन इट कम्स टू द इन्वायरमेंटल टेक्नोलॉजी. हम द होल वर्ल्ड इज फेसिंग द प्रॉब्लम ऑफ क्लाइमेट चेंज, और उस कंडीशन में आई थिंक इंडिया के पास बहुत अच्छा अपॉर्चुनिटीज है, बिकॉज इंडिया ने अपनी कंट्री में वी हैव काइंड ऑफ done so much regarding the climate change. We have taken several steps in terms of renewable energy. We have increased our renewable energy capacity. We have also our initiative One Sun, One World and One Grid. वो सारे इनिशिएटिव दिखाता है कि इंडिया हैज़ द विल एंड ऑल्सो द कैपेबिलिटी टू डू समथिंग फॉर द क्लाइमेट चेंज. दैट इज ऑल्सो एन इम्पॉर्टेंट थिंग. I hope you आपको समझ में आया होगा G20 का presidency and the opportunities which India have in this presidency.
Okay, sure, great. So these things that you already know, like you said you were trying to play a bit of chords and you were a little bit confused with the chords, right? So what exactly is the confusion? can you let me know? So today in the demo session we'll sort of stick to that concept itself and
So
probably
basically,
try to fix that issue.
I learned some chord like A minor, A major, C minor, but I'm very much confused when I'm practicing with my fingers. I don't know.
You mean you're not able to remember the shapes of the chords?
Yes, and also I'm not able to put the finger properly. I think that will come after some practice.
Okay, yeah, right, absolutely. So, see, again. So that is rule number one. Interference of the fingers should not be happening. As in, they should be only touching or pressing the strings that they're supposed to be holding, not the other strings. Like if I'm holding like this, my ring finger should not be touching the string below. That is the second string. It should be on the third string itself, right?
Yes.
So that is.
Hello friends, welcome back. So right now I'm preparing for the class जो मुझे अभी 7 बजे से लेना है. Today I'm going to teach ethics. Ethics में there is one attitude. The value should be which we should imbibe in a civil servant for taking right decisions. Values like empathy, values like integrity, values like objectivity, impartiality, values like ये बहुत important होता है civil services की life में. So आज उसके लिए मेरे को I'm preparing a PPT and उसके अलावा I'm planning about the class जो मुझे अभी आज पढ़ाना है. So आज बहुत मज़ा आने वाला है इस क्लास में because ethics personally मुझे बहुत ज़्यादा पसंद है. Because in UPSC we study a lot of things. We study history, polity, geography, economy, a lot of things are there. The thing is, this subject is a bit new to us. It is very practical. We have to observe the things which are happening around us and then we have to apply those things by using all these values. इसी में एक टॉपिक बहुत अच्छा जो मुझे लगता है contribution of moral thinkers and the philosophers from India and around the world. So जो भी thinkers रहे हैं हमारी कंट्री में या फिर दुनिया में उनकी लाइफ से हमें राइट वैल्यू सीखना होता है और उसे अपने आंसर्स में अप्लाई करना पड़ता है. These are something which really fascinates me while I study ethics. और आज मुझे इसी पे क्लास लेना है तो इसमें तो मुझे और ज़्यादा ही मज़ा आता है. So I hope बहुत अच्छा क्लास जाएगा. And let's see the response कैसा होने वाला है. और बताइए और डिसीजन जो आप सब मुझे बताइए. Any decision which you have taken recently, जब आप फंस गए हो किसी सिचुएशन में and you have taken a decision. Next कौन बता रहा है? Yes आदित्य. Yes आदित्य. To take part in sports. Okay. So friends, it's almost 11 p.m. in the night and this is how my day is going to end. It was a really busy day and बहुत सारा काम था. As you've seen that I woke up at almost 4 a.m. in the morning. उसके बाद I have studied for the prelims examination and because I'm working in 2 places. So I have a job in Kerala based institute and also I have a job in one of the institute in my local area. So I teach their political science and geography subject. So the thing is अभी मेरे को और अच्छे से मैनेज करना पड़ेगा because prelims exam आने वाला है और because I have failed in the prelims exam और मुझे उसके लिए I have a kind of not phobia but मुझे कहीं ना कहीं और अच्छे से मुझे करना है उसके लिए प्रिपेयर जो कि मैं अभी करने वाला हूँ. So I was thinking when I was preparing for the prelims examination so मैंने देखा a lot of toppers were saying this thing I want to emphasize on this thing this time that I'm going to limit my sources और मैं उनको बार रिवाइज करने वाला हूँ. काफ़ी बार रिविजन करूँगा उनका और I will try to consolidate all the facts and the concepts which I have learned till now. मैं ट्राई नहीं करूँगा कुछ नया पढ़ने का. कोई भी एक मैगजीन्स यूज़ करके also, I just wanted to share with you that you can see कि I'm working also, and I'm also still preparing with that. So I've realized this thing with my in my initial preparation time that I was almost studying 17 hours per day. 17 घंटे में पढ़ता था, और कहीं ना कहीं मुझे लगा कि वो सही नहीं था, because there was no recreational activities and nothing like that. मुझे it was not I was totally into studies. Now I'm just playing guitar, I also play sports. उसका भी vlog में लाने का try करूँगा. So I have personally realized कि जब भी आप पढ़ रहे हो, you should give a significant amount of time to your study, but पूरा day अपना studies पे नहीं देना चाहिए. You should also give some time for yourself, for your body, for your fitness, for your some recreation activity. It can be anything. It can be a sport. It can be anything which you like. It can be singing, dancing, or anything else. So you can do that thing. I think it's really helpful. मुझे इस attempt में लग रहा है, and I'm pretty much sure कि इस time में clear करूँगा जो prelims examination आने वाला है. Yes. On the last thing, as I always do, I always try to give in my vlogs the learnings which I'm learning from the book. And right now I'm reading this book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. And I have read a really cool concept in this book, which I'm trying to apply in my life, and I think it's not easy. Basically, the concept उन्होंने बताया कि every person in their life, they face problems. We all have our own problems, our own set of problems, and we are very much depressed about them. That how we're going to solve those problems, and हमें लगता है कि लाइफ में कुछ बचा ही नहीं. Sometimes we feel anxiety. Many people also go into depression because of their problems. But इसमें बहुत अच्छी बात बोला गया है कि our happiness is very much temporary. For example, few months back I was aspiring कि मुझे एक अच्छा फ़ोन लेना है, right? और मैं उसके लिए बहुत I was very I was trying to get a new phone, और मुझे नहीं मिल पा रहा था, और I was very eager to get a phone. But हुआ कि जब मैंने ले लिया तो बहुत नॉर्मल हो गया. फिर ऐसा नहीं था कि मेरी प्रॉब्लम सारी सॉल्व हो गई, राइट? और ऐसा ही शायद मुझे लगता है हर एक एस्पिरेंट्स के साथ होता है. दे ऑल वांट टू काइंड ऑफ दे वांट टू क्लियर अ जॉब, और दे वांट अ जॉब, और वो सोचते हैं कि जॉब मिल जाएगा तो शायद सारी प्रॉब्लम्स ठीक हो जाएगा. बट जैसे कि मैंने अपनी प्रिपरेशन से रियलाइज़ भी करा कि इट्स नॉट दैट कि जब मैंने एग्ज़ाम मेरा नहीं हुआ क्लियर, बट आई स्टार्टेड अ जॉब, आई स्टार्टेड वर्किंग, आई रियलाइज्ड कि मुझे अपना लाइफ जीना है, और उसके लिए मैंने जॉब करना शुरू करा, और समहाउ अब मेरा लाइफ जो है वो थोड़ा बेटर है पहले से. सो इस बुक में ये बात बताया है कि आपका प्रॉब्लम्स आप हमेशा फेस करने वाले हो, बट द हैप्पीनेस ओनली कम्स व्हेन यू आर एबल टू सॉल्व दोज प्रॉब्लम्स. उन प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करने के बाद हमें हैप्पीनेस मिलता है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल अभी मेरे पास जॉब नहीं होता, सो आई विल ट्राई टू क्लियर सम एग्जाम, और उस एग्जाम को क्लियर करके शायद मेरे को हैप्पीनेस मिलता, बट वो फिर टेम्पररी है. फिर आपके सामने नए प्रॉब्लम्स आएगा, और नए प्रॉब्लम्स को सॉल्व करके आपको हैप्पीनेस मिलेगा. सो एक बहुत अच्छा चीज़ सीखने को मिला कि आपको अपने प्रॉब्लम से कभी भागना नहीं चाहिए, बिकॉज जब आप उन प्रॉब्लम्स को सॉल्व कर लोगे, दैट इज़ व्हेन यू आर गोइंग टू अचीव द ट्रू हैप्पीनेस. तभी आपको हैप्पीनेस मिलेगा. और आई थिंक ये बहुत ही अच्छा लेसन है, और इसने मुझे सिखाया कि आगे कभी भी लाइफ में जब भी मुझे कोई भी प्रॉब्लम फेस करूँगा मैं, आई विल डेफिनेटली ट्राई टू नॉट काइंड ऑफ पुश बैक थ्रू इट, बट आई विल ट्राई टू बी इन द फ्रंट फुट, एंड आई विल फाइट विद माई all the capabilities which I have. And I think that's when we achieve happiness, the true happiness which we always talk about. So with this note, I'm ending this video. I hope you liked my vlog. I have also covered some of the important news which are there, जो कि मैं अपने vlogs में करा करूँगा. And उसके अलावा if you like the video, you can also subscribe to my channel. You can share it with your friends, those who are aspirants or who wants a kind of motivation. Definitely I think they can subscribe to my channel. Alright, bye.